Hey friends, we're handshaking, we're getting into a match, 4-player Treasure Islands. Okay, very good. We are yellow. We are going third. Okay. Didn't have much luck going third last time, so let's see what we got this time. Okay. Yeah. Huh. I'm not sure there's any specific great spot on this board. The 963, I probably would have pointed down if I had been red. But let's see. Blue, Sir Snacks. Let's see what he takes. Let's look around for some ports. Yeah, 5, 9, 10, that's pretty solid. I'm thinking, wow. I think we've got to go 8, 4, 10. But that doesn't really give me, I mean, then, yeah, okay. Then I just got to get ore. Okay. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Someone may take the 8-3. That is my concern. But it's not a port, so who knows? Okay. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay. Gray, we're giving you some good spots. Let's see what you do with it. Okay. Huh. Well, okay, getting brick probably didn't help. There. I don't know, are you going the 4-11-5? What's... I'm not sure. The 6-11-5? The 6-5-11, I meant. Okay, well, I guess he didn't think that one through. Yeah. Okay, that's a pretty normal spot. I think... I think I've got to go 6-5-11. Yeah. Okay. 6-5-11. I'm on the 8. I'm on the 6. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to go this way. We may get cut off, but at least it's a good spot to put my knight to help secure the 6 and the 5. Right? Yeah. You know, that 8-10 ore spot is pretty good. I wonder if that's what red is going to do. That's actually a really good spot for them. Blue Needs ore. Maybe that's 6-4-11. Yeah. Okay, go for Sheepport. I think red's probably taking the 5-10. Yeah, that's what I would do if I were them. $12. Okay, nobody's on the 12. Okay, we don't have that bad a setup. 7. Just need some numbers to roll that we have, right? Oh, blue's already set up with that. 7 again. Okay, we got nothing. Pass the dice. 10. Okay, that's helpful. Yep, that's definitely helpful. Nope. Maybe blue will make that trade? I don't know. Why would blue make a trade for ore? Not sure. 5. Okay. Good for me. 8. Okay. Perfect. We're all set up. Nobody has any cards. Nobody has any commodities. We're about to get first level paper. 9. Okay. Who's that helping? Okay, red and blue. Let's do... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get that first level paper. Let's go down to here. And there we go. Not a bad start. 9 again. Yeah, red with the ore port. That's a help. They don't have sheep, though. Gray. Oh, he's got a lot of brick. Or he... Oh, does he... Oh, he needs... He needs brick. I'm the only one who's activated. Wow. But blue's got to activate when it gets around to their turn. I got nothing. I got one card. Let's see if red rolls a 7. That's gonna... Yep, that's gonna be bad for them. I think. Because I think they were counting on probably... using the ore port if they were going to be able to make that happen. I don't have it. Wow. I didn't look. I wonder if they gave away their paper. Okay, yeah, 4. We are the only ones. I am stunned if we're the only ones who come out. So they didn't trade their paper. 6. Irrigation. Okay, good card for us. And a coin. Yep. Yeah, blue. Good for them. Looks like gray might be able to make it. Let's see what happens here. Black. Wow. Okay, 10. I am actually... Yeah, I'm going to set up another one. And let's do that. And all we have is that wood. 6. 6 again. Gray's got it, I'm assuming. After the trades. Yeah. Inventor. Wow. Okay. Boy, that's a tough one. Three. Oh, wow, we got a medicine. Awesome. Wow. Nice. Good card. Plus we have irrigation. All we need is a 6. And that would be a second city. Might put a target on us, but probably worth it. 10. Okay, I'll take that. That's a lot of wheat. Let's take this. Mining. Okay. There we are. There we are. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Yep. Okay, they got a second city. So there you go. We're going to get a second city too. 3 cards. Wow. 5. Okay. Good for me. Let's start with that. Then let's do this. Let's, oops. Let's do this. Medicine there. And we're going to activate that. And I'd like to keep that sheep, but I also have a whole lot of stuff. Let me just see. I wonder if anybody wants a wood for something. Maybe not. Okay, or an ore. I don't think anybody needs ore, but let's just take a look. Nope. Okay. Pass the dice. We need a 4 or an 11. A 10. Okay. Whole lot of 10s. Well, that gives us, well, we're over, but that helps out. Resource. What are we losing? Okay. Good steal. So much for trying to keep that, but we're now under. And we still have the cloth. So, okay. We're the only one activated right now. Oh, nice gray. Yeah, I guess they stole all that sheep. And they've been getting wood. Crane. What are they taking? $10. Okay. We're over again. No 6 or 4, no 11 or 4 has rolled yet. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, he's going to build to there first. 5, okay, good for me. I will happily take that. Good for blue as well. Wow, we're getting some good commodities here. I guess the dice are rolling for us that have the commodities, so we'll just roll with that. An 8 would be nice, a 4 and 11 would be nice. Don't have it. Yeah, he's on a 3 now. That's tough. 8. Okay. Good, good, good. I'm wondering if we can do this trade. Anybody have brick? No? Wood for brick? No? Wheat for brick. Red? Do you have it? Possibly? No? Okay. So let's go here. Let's go here. Let's do that. Let's, We're still over, so, tough. Okay. Let's promote. Best we can do. And there we go. 7. Okay, good, good. Glad I built up the extra knight. Wow. Brickport and finding a ton of brick. Longest road and salvage treasure. Okay, he looks like he got the road builder, the extra 2 roads. Yeah, the 510 is strong. Seven, okay. Is red gonna drop it on gray? On their 9 wood, maybe? Oh, okay. Smith, okay. Nine. Poor blue. Stuck with that 3. Okay. 2. We get a merchant card. That's not bad. I'm going to hold on to it. I am just gonna sit. I'm hoping I can use it to get either a settlement or 10. Okay, good, good, good. Or utilize it for the science bonus, which would be fantastic for me because I can't get an 11 or a 4 to save my life. Okay. But the other numbers are rolling, and that's what counts. 10s, 5s, 6s, and 8s. Those are my strong numbers. Okay. Red. 10, yeah. There we go. All right. So we're over. I can't believe we're not getting any brick this whole game. This is like kind of stunning. 6 knights. So blue and I both have 2. Red and gray each have 1. Gray is really built out. Red looks like red now gets 2 and looks like they could be dangerous at sea as well. So Let's see what happens here. 5. Okay. 2 of these. Okay, well, that's, if I can hold on to this and not roll a 7, I have the bonus. So that would be fantastic for me. Trade monopoly. Oh, ouch. Well, I still have it, theoretically, but okay, we're going to steal that right back from you, blue, after screwing us there. Does he get the bonus? Yeah, he got the bonus. Okay. Well, if we don't roll a 7, we've got it. We're still getting the CATAN point here, it looks like. If we can hang in. 12. Okay, well, blue gets something for that, unfortunately. What did he take? What's he taking? What does blue think they need? Ore. Okay. That's weird that they think they need ore. So we have... Yeah. We're going to leave it on wood. So we're going to start first. We're going to merchant. You know, I wonder if anybody would do a sheep for wood. No, I don't want to do that. Whoops. No, that would have been bad. Okay. Merchant. We'll do that. Put this here. Merchant. There. And here. 1, 2. 1, 2. There. And we've got it also. Okay. And we also have this as well. Very good. Very good. Okay. Good turn. We are behind, but gray, you know, at some point they're going to have to start settling and building and all that kind of good stuff. Good for blue. We are going to take... We're going to take a brick, because we need a brick. Man, I'm surprised he didn't go the other way, but now maybe he'll shoot the other way. Red? No cards. 10. Okay. Man, those keep rolling. So we can trade in the... oh, no. We don't have the trade bonus yet. I'm sorry. Don't have that yet. 4. Ah, finally. It happened. Okay. Now I'm going to get all the brick in the world. Eight. Okay, I'll take that. Gray. Wonder if gray will trade me. Wonder if anybody will do this. For wood, blue, red. Oh, red, you're asleep, so we'll do it with them. Let's do that. And that is terrific. Okay. 2, can't do anything. Yeah. Unfortunately, our merchant's on wood, and we're now on the wood port, but that's all right. 5, okay. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Happily take that. Wow. Okay, he got a card. Took a trade card. Let's see what he does. Well, he's ahead, but that would be a blue card. I don't think we got any blue cards yet. We had 3 cards for a little bit. That was terrific. I don't think we've gotten any cards since then. Okay, that's a good card for him. Now's when we need the 10. Roll a 10. A 5. Okay, we'll take that. I'll happily take that. I wonder if that gets blue to, no. I'm not going to do that. Oh, no 6s have rolled in a while. Yeah. Okay. 8. Okay, we'll take that. Resource monopoly. A lot of wood. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. 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 Yeah. Okay. Well played, Sir Snacks. Well played. Okay, and he's also now ahead for the CATAN point. So let's see what happens. 5. Okay. We get that. We got mining, which is awesome. Cards and things. Okay. So, let's... I'm going to take wood. I don't see any reason not to. That actually gets me a lot, but let's see what this does. Treasure. Oh, only 1? Okay, we'll take that. Let's... whoops. That. Do that. Okay. Oh, awesome. Let's take that. And let's go down here. And very nice. Okay. Let's do this. And do that. And that's it. Okay. Very nice. 9. Okay. We're going to take... I think we're taking wood. Oh, we're losing more cards. Okay. Man. Yeah. Sometimes it's great to be where you're at in the game, and sometimes it's not. So. Ah. Yeah, I think he's got to head back the other way probably. But maybe he's going to try to block me off from building on the 11. I just don't know. We're not that far from a settlement there. Honestly. Alchemist. 6. I'll take that. Oh, and a spy, too. Good, good, good. Resource monopoly. Oh, yeah. Red. And with the ore port. Well played. He's getting that settlement, for sure. Oh, he took the city. Okay. Interesting. Didn't go for the island points. There he. Oh, okay. There he goes. Tie for first. Blue. 10. Okay. Good for me, but really good for blue there. Great for red. Wow. That is amazing. Let's take an extra wood. Yeah. Blue is in the market for 2 metros, which would be killer if he gets them. He's got 2 trade cards. He's got didn't use them. Okay. 7. So we're losing stuff. That's a shame. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that. And I think I've got to put it on the, man, I hate to say this, but I think I've got to put it here. Maybe I should, yeah, I think I'm putting it there. And we're gonna steal from gray. Okay, got a wood. And we're also stealing from gray here. Let's see what he's got. Oh, resource monopoly and a merchant. We shall take... I'm going to take the resource monopoly. And I'm going to build to there. And we're going to do that. Yeah. Okay. 9. Let's do that. Oh, I should have moved my ship over. Eight. So gray is going to have wood. It's a resource, mono. Red's using theirs. Six. Or block. Irrigation. Wow. Good find. Wow, really good find for blue, actually. Getting that 9 back. Road building. Okay. Not sure I understand that move, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm not really sure I understand that as a move, but we shall see. 11. Okay. Oh, we got that. We got that. I think I've got to try to take the wood and just do it. Okay. Nope. Nope. Yeah, let's see what we... Okay. I'll take that. Road building. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's... I don't have much time left. Irrigation. Road building. We'll do that. And that'll be a turn. 9. Okay, we get a wheat right back. Nice, nice, nice. We still have that extra ship to move back to the 11. Okay, he built there. Is he moving that ship? Inventor. Oh, oh wow, okay. $11, okay. Nice, thank you. I'll take that. Let's see. Okay, so we're ahead, but it's really tight match. 12. Okay. Gotta take this. Wow, we're about to get to a 3rd island here. Yeah. We got a good amount of ships left. We have 2 settlements, 2 cities. Okay. 8. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Okay. Oh, what are people taking? We're going to move our ship over to the 5. Do that. And then we are going to build a settlement there. And then, wow, I think we're mining and we're putting it on the 5. Yeah. We're mining. We're going to put a city here. And we're going to do that. And we're going to do that. And that's a turn. Okay, we're up to 13. I think this match goes to 16-7. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's see if Gray puts it on us. We're all kind of built out right now. And I think we're, surprisingly good. We could connect our cities on the mainland to potentially get longest road. Okay. Wow. So Gray is going to block blue from there. Interesting. Okay, nothing, but they'll get some resources or something. Right? Okay, 2 wheat. Is that a city? No. Another one. Wow. What are they getting for that? They're at 8. Are they choosing? Oh, they get 2 ships? Yeah, they must have gotten 2 ships. Wow. Okay, so they really have longest road. That would be tough to beat them. Yeah, that would be tough. Seven. Red. Are they going to move the ship to block Gray? I'm ahead, but red might be worried about... Okay. Huh. Five. I'll take that. Alchemist. I'll take that. 11 is what I think we're going for. We have Inventor. Okay, let's see what he's stealing. Stealing our 5. Oh, wow. Okay. I think I'm still going for 11. But what am I going to do with all of those ships? Am I going to go around there down to that? Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, let's start with... Whoa, how come we can't... Ah, there it is. Okay. Now, where are we putting this robber? I think we're just putting it right back there. Red and blue is ahead. Where can I block blue? Okay. Yeah. Let's chase this robber. And let's drop it there. Okay, we'll take that. We're going to try to... 1, 2. Let's do that and go here, here, here. And do that. Okay. 10. Well, that's good. That is definitely good. Let's take a... Yeah, let's take a wood. So if I can get to there with commercial harbor, okay. In some ways I'd rather give up these commodities. I'm gonna give up, okay, I'm giving up, okay, yep, I'll take that, thank you. All I need is an 8, or a 10, or a 9. Actually, I'm on a whole bunch of things. Yeah, that was that merchant that I didn't steal from them. I was on the wood port and had the merchant there anyway. Oh, he stole Blue's Metropolis. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow, it's a whole new game here. Glad I dropped it on gray and blue. Wow, that is a whole new world of what's out there. Huh. Okay, that is a game changer, which I didn't really notice happening. 6, Diplomat. Okay, well, we're blocking gray, that's for sure. Warlord. Okay, he's fully activated. We've got 2. We're still behind on the activations. Mining. Oh, is he going to build another city? He's got 3 already. Is he going to build another 4 too? No. Okay. Oh, he's going to build up to the... Yeah. Wow. Wow. Tight game. Yeah. With the weed port. Yeah. Five, okay, good for me. Trade monopoly. Okay, blue, that was paper. And that's also red, commercial harbor. So we don't know, yeah, we don't know what's going on here. Let's just take a look and see what he does or doesn't do. Oh, okay. So he may have, we just don't know. He might have done some 2-for-1s, but he's right back in the thick of it. 12 to 11 to 11 to 10. And he still has some stuff going on. Okay. 5. We're losing 1. 1, 2, 3, and that. Okay. So we do have the settlement. We have a 13th point in our hand. And we can chop down Greya Road, which would be good. Okay, let's see what we got. 8, okay. Great, great, great. We don't have to do any of that then. I am going to trade monopoly, all of this stuff. Okay. We're gonna diplomat gray. We're going to build a settlement there. Gonna do that. And we are going to try to get some politics cards. Okay. Try to get some politics cards. 7. Wonder if Gray's going to move the... Nope. Okay. He didn't do it. Interesting. Oh, he's going to bounce it around. All I have is the one wheat. Oh. There you go. Okay. That's all right by me. Yeah. Eight. Okay. Get that right back. Plus we have a 3-for-1 port. If there's anything worth trading that in for. Merchant. Okay, let's move it around. We're still ahead. And red. Yeah, good settlement spot there for red for sure. Eight again. Wasn't us, I don't think, right? Victory point. Oh, wow. Okay. That gives us a ship, though. That does give us a ship. If we were to start getting a whole lot of 5s, 4s, 11s, a really interesting play could happen with us getting longest road. So 3. Okay, that is... Oh, okay. 3 is sheep. 3 is sheep. Okay, that's what we're doing. Okay. Grab some sheep. Oh, thank you very much, friends. So we are going to 1, 2, 1, 2. We are here. Oh, treasure. 2. 1. That is like almost game. 1, 2. Yeah. Wow, that is like so almost game. Okay. That doesn't... Well, okay, and merchant fleet. So if red could win it right here and we couldn't win it. Oh, we would have needed... we need 3 points though, right? Oh, it's 16, yeah. Okay, so we're not there yet. We're not there yet. But they might be able to pull it off. What do they have? They have the trade monopoly. They have another trade card. Merchant. Oh, so... Gray. Gray can build a settlement for 14, but they're not doing it. Okay, so let's just see. Hopefully this is a 7. An 8. Okay, that's good for me. Wow. I was thinking that was game, but that's not game. We need like a merchant card or something to call it game. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we could connect, that would totally give us longest road. Merchant fleet sure helps. Okay. looks like the merchant's kind of being traded around a little bit. They're at 13, we're at 13. All they need is 3. Do they have a city? And a settlement? They got a settlement spot at the 9-4-11. Yeah, which they take. They don't? Okay. So, and they're 0. They're at 0. 9. Okay, we're blocked. We get card of our choice. Okay, I get that. They could move the other ship too. Oh, they're going to steal from me, or they're going to steal from red. Okay. We still got it. They're at 12 with 13 cards. They've got 3 more of these? Wow. They must have had 5. Sir Snacks. Starting with 5. Wow. Well played. Hopefully we'll get a turn. Blue can't really build to an island. Crane, okay. Oh, is he going to go 14 with the Metro? 14 with the Metro? That would be amazing. Nope, he's just going to get around to that. Okay. All he got was like, oh, he got, okay. So he did get a bunch of resources. Can he build the settlement there? No. Okay. So we have the settlement. We're at 15. Let's see what we can roll here. 7. Okay. Huh. People got to lose some cards. Gray. I think... I think I've got to block. Got to block red. I think I have to do this. And steal from them. Okay. And then I'm going to just simply take the points. We're at 15. And I'm going to do that. And we're calling that a turn. 5, okay. But that's good for blue. It's good for a couple people. Okay, red as well. Okay. Irrigation. Man, I would love to get the merchant card. This game is really, really getting close. 15, 13, 13, 12. Wow, okay. I don't think red can win this turn. 7, okay. What are they gonna do? I'm all built out and I can't do anything else. So you can steal whatever you want from me. Yeah, okay. I don't know if that really gets you anything, but maybe build another road. Got you nothing. But it lets me use my knight next. Oh, nope. Okay, well this might be tough if these guys keep beating me up here. Ouch. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's tough. There was an outside chance that I could be able to build down to that, but really I think what I need to do is get a city. So 9, okay, I get that. And a deserter. Wow, okay, blue, I think we're desertering blue. Constitution? That wasn't me. Who got the Constitution? I'm not sure. Okay, blue has a 1. Yellow, gray. If I steal from blue, they can move that. Red. Huh. I don't want them to be able to move their ship. So let's desert her from red. Is what I think I'm doing. I'm putting it there. I am chasing the robber. Putting this here. Grabbed an ore. Wow. And I'm going to activate and activate. Okay. That's all we could do. We could almost have built a city to win, but couldn't do that. Gray, I'm not the steal. Gotta leave it on red. Okay. Yeah. Glad he left it on red. Because red has that ore port, and you just don't know. Nine. Okay, we got a wheat back. Red. Okay, let's see. What can he do? Looks like it's going to be blue's point. So, 5, okay. Wow. We are so close. Master merchant. Tough. Oh, nice. Okay. Steal from them. Is this going to get blue the match? No, he can't build a ship up. Resource. Oh, get wheat. Oh, because he's the wheat port. No, he's not the wheat port. Okay. He's got a 3 for 1. So we're now down to 2/5 of a city. And we all got a settlements, but we need a city. We need a city. We need a city. This someone has more victory points. Okay. Huh. We are really, really hovering right around. No, this looks like it's not going to be the game. 10. Goldfield 1. I get one more. I might be able to get the point. Do that. Yeah, I'm at 3. 3 parts of that. I can't move the knight, but he has 5. I can tie. 1, 2. I have intrigue. Okay. Let me promote that knight. And I think that's all I can do. I think that is it. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Wow. Of all the times to just be frozen here. My God. We were getting resources this entire game up until just like 2 rounds ago. And, okay, stealing. Oh. Is he building up? What's he? Yeah, he's going up. Has he got it? That's going to be 15. That's going to be 15. It's going to be tied with me. Yep, that's game. That's game. No. Oh. Oh, he's doing this just for fun? Or goofballing around? Does he really not have it? Gray? Oh, you should have done this before. Yeah, that's not going to help you. I don't think. Wow, that would be... Oh, he might, because he had one from before. So he has two paper. If he still has the paper. No, he didn't make it. Wow. Okay. Blocking the 4 is potentially good for me to get something other than brick, because I need a city. 2. Okay, commercial harbor. I'm taking ore. This could be Red's. Red could win. Wow. Okay, yeah, he can only build one more city though. Can only build one more city. Wow. Is this it? One city. And does he have the settlement? No, he doesn't have the settlement. Okay. That's it. Wow. I probably would have built on the 8-3. Yeah, see, he would have just gotten two more wheat, and he has the wheat port. So that would have been a stronger move probably, but wow. Okay, we are deserter. We're really close. Blue's probably stealing from me, I'm assuming. But who knows? Okay. Stealing from red. Okay. Yeah, red seems to potentially be closer, but man, we are really, really close here. 13. I don't think he can build a city, but can he build 1, 2, 3? Blue, okay, blue has more settlements. He could build one on the 9. If he wanted to take the point. That's not happening. But it's good to know he has stuff. What he has. Nobody's trading with him. How could you trade with somebody? Okay. 14. Okay. Wow. 11. Okay. That is not really... Okay. We're doing commercial harbor. And seeing if we can get a city, right? We have no more settlements. And 1, 2, 3. Could we build 3 roads? We'd have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow. I think we got the 3 roads, actually. 1, 2, 3, 3. Yes. Okay. I think we have it. Merchant fleet. And let's do this to here, this, here and here. And that's it. That's it. I think we've got it. Okay. Wow. Wow, friends. Oh my gosh. Not the way I expected to win this. But I will take it. Yep. I mean, I had my eye on that as a potential longest road for a while. And that's how we ended up winning. If you knew that's how we were going to win, then please say something in the comments about it. If that's what you were like, just build longest road. I thought that, for sure we were going to city on the 3, and maybe we could have citied on the 3. I think we, but no, we probably couldn't have actually. With 5, no, I don't think we could have. So this is how it worked out, and very happily worked out that way. I was thinking that I'd have to commercial harbor and hope to get the commodities to trade in for ore, for 2 ore, and then do that. But that is not what happened. We ended up winning the old-fashioned way with longest road. Gosh, 17 to 15 to 14 to 12. And we stole longest road from Gray. So that dropped them from 14 to 12. And that landed them in last place because of us taking that. Gray played a strong game throughout. Red had a sleeper game. Blue did really well with the commodities. Our game was a little bit all over the place. We got inventored. We were getting stolen from it a lot at the end. And it just was what it was. I think we got inventored at least twice, right? We got an 11 for our 5. And then we got the 5 put back. Maybe. So yeah, maybe that's what happened with some of that. But I think that was a slick move where we broke through blue and built on that island with the 9 wheat. And I'm not really sure what blue was doing. Maybe they were hoping to move that ship and then build up there. And that's why they had that extra ship there. But I purposefully did not steal from blue because I didn't want to release their ships from their night on that island, on the 4-9 island. I wanted them to have a ship stuck there where I broke through it. But then they built another one, so it is what it is. Yeah. Okay, so what do you all think of it? I mean, we did it the 4 island way, getting 4 extra island points. That was terrific. Even if they were only an 11, a 10, 9, the 10 Gold Mountain was helpful. I think that only came up like once or twice though. The 9 definitely got rolled a couple times. That was nice to get some extra wheat. And then that 3 right at the end. And that's where we were with that. The one turned out I thought we were going there and building, and that was going to be the ocean, and I was miscounting. I was thinking, oh, this is going to be the game. This is going to be the game. We're going to get there. But unfortunately, we discovered water and had to build an extra ship up to get on, a 3. So that is what it is. Okay, and I didn't try to goof around up there and go after any of the treasure chests. I tried to stay focused on just simply winning the game, which sometimes is hard to do, right? I mean, look at Gray. Look at how they're all built out. Maybe they built an extra road there because they were afraid somebody might, what is it, the card where you remove a ship or a road and deplete them back one, which I did on them earlier. It's not deserter. It's something else, but where you steal a road. I think deserter is where you steal the knight. The other one where you steal the road. And, here we are sadly stuck with 3 cards at the end. Master Merchant was used twice on me, at least twice, towards the end. We were sitting there with Master Merchant and at 15 points and could not use it. And it's, hey, I'd rather be sitting at 15 points and not be able to use it than sitting at, 12 points and being able to use it. But that was rough. Commercial Harbor, I thought that might come into play there. I was looking around to see if there was a potential situation to intrigue blue, or worry about blue trying to intrigue me. So all of these things play into it, right? Yeah, exciting match. Yeah, I mean, it looks like every single hex of the islands was discovered. 2 deserts, 2 gold, and everything in between. Yeah. There were no 8s or 6s in the islands, interestingly. Right? Take a look at that. There were none of those were in the islands. The islands were relatively weak. Islands. Although no. I can't remember what that originally was. The sheep that we're built on with a city. We built a city there because it was a 5. And then it got switched with an 11, right? I think with our own 11. I think blue switched that up, stealing that. Blue got invented also. Blues started initially, that 3 wheat was a 9, and that was tough for them. They were like trying to trade for wheat, and probably 4 for 1ing and stuff. And for a little bit, I thought I might be able to steal up and potentially steal the 3 for 1 port there and block blue out of that and push them up further north and get a 3 for 1 port there. But then they never went north, right? They just like sat in the islands, did their thing, and I don't get the sense they had a great idea about how to move their ships around there. Not as well as Gray did. Gray did a terrific job. Red, I'm surprised they didn't get further south. They were out building on the mainland. They were focused on that, which maybe was smart when they got that wheat port to get over to the 8. But there again, they built a city on the 4-2 island instead of building on the 8-3, and the 8 did roll. They would have gotten extra wheat, and they had the wheat port. So that would have been pretty strong, and might have opened that up as a spot to try to attack with the robber instead of the other 8 being, the main spot that was getting attacked. So the opposite 8, the 8 at the northwest part instead of the 8 wheat on the southeast. Okay, so let's look at some of these stats. We all built up pretty strong commodities. Blue probably built the most, I think. What did they build? They built 4, 4, and 3. That's 11. We built up 9. Red built also 9, 4, 3, and 2. And Gray built 8. Okay, so really close. And Gray stealing that, that could have been the game changer right there when Gray stole Blue's Metro, the Science Metro, right? Because that 2 extra points would put Blue at 16. Of course, if that hadn't happened, they'd probably be attacked the way I was attacked here at the end. Right? So that's, it's like what it is. But but that was a game changer move by Gray to steal that, really. So yeah, so blue had the most commodity buildup, but not by much. Everybody was building commodities. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at some stats. Stats. Very few Catan points. I was hoping to get Catan points at different stages in the beginning. We were building up, starting with the second round. I think I had 2 knights built, 2+ knights every round since the second round. And red got 1, blue got 2. Yeah, there's us with 4 island points. That's the biggie. How about red though? Wow, two of the, like, they got Constitution and they got something else as well. What's the politics one? That's the point. I can't think of what that is. But yeah, so they got the politics one, and which was Constitution, and looks like they also got a science one probably, unless it was 2 Constitutions. And merchant ended up being with blue. We had the merchant very brief. Well, no, we had it for a while, but I put it on wood, and then we built to the wood port, and then that was like a waste. I maybe should have switched it around the other way and put it on wood first and then switched it to sheep and kept it on sheep. I don't know if I was getting that much sheep or not, but maybe it would have been one of those things where I like resource stole sheep instead of wood. Might have put that into play. And let's see, longest road. Yeah, we stole it there right at the end. Right at the end. Yeah, that was a good steal. Here we are. We were robbed 6 times, 5 times, 3 times, 3 times. Okay, so we were the big robbie of this match. We built 3 cities. I don't think anybody lost any cities. They built 4. They built 2. They built 2. Yeah. I mean, clearly a bunch of cities were built because people were getting a ton of commodities. Let me see. We built 18 total roads. 12, and they built 18 as well. Okay. So yeah, it's a lot of roads. Game was pretty long. People had some long turns. We had some long turns, but when there was nothing going on, I tried to just pass the dice. I'm not sure everybody was playing that way. A couple people was like, I wasn't sure why they weren't rolling. Clearly didn't have any cards, so they didn't have like an alchemist or anything at different stages. But it is what it is. They're thinking it through, hoping to roll whatever number they were hoping to roll before they pressed the dice roll. Speaking of dice roll, let's take a look at this. Wow, this is glaring. Only 4 6s. 6. I mean, we got some 6s early, and then it just went dead, right? So that was our ore, and then I was, the 6s were rolling early, and that's I was putting the robber on that 6 to block them from that. But I think one time it did roll when I had it blocked, and I was like, oh, good block. But other than that, that's really that's dead. That is rough. I didn't realize 4 wasn't rolling. Only 1 4. Where were all the 4s? Okay, blue was all set up for their gold field there. Yeah, okay, 4 was our brick. We got no brick. I am stunned. I am stunned. I thought I'd be getting extra brick. What would I be doing with it? I'd be 4 for 1ing it. I'd be trying to trade it. I am shocked. And the same thing probably for Gray, right? Well, Gray built out to the islands, to the 5 and the 3. So they might have been getting brick for their brick port from those 5s and the occasional 3. The 3 did roll, I think, a couple times. No, only twice. Wow. But the 5 did roll a lot. Look at that, 11 rolls. After the 8, the 10 and the 5 rolled the most. That was terrific. 11s helped me out a couple times. I alchemisted an 11, I think, didn't I? Right after I got inventored, the 11 rolled, which was awesome. And then, yeah, I alchemisted an 11 as well, when all those switch ups were happening to my hexes from being inventored. Yeah, I was definitely inventored a couple times. Not, not a ton of sevens. That's, a good amount of sevens, but it wasn't a ton of sevens. Yeah, no numbers really ran away with it, other than maybe the 5, the 9, and the 10, but and the 8. But really, I mean, the thing I'm looking at is just the lack of 6s and 4s. I'm just like, wow, wow, wow. And that really, the person that hurt the most is probably Gray, because they were starting on that brick port, right? And if there had been like a lot of brick in the game where I'm trying to trade brick or whatever, maybe I'm doing 1-for-1 trades with them to, dump my brick for, a sheep or who knows what. Or they're even asked me to do 2-for-1s or something, like that's who that hurt, that there just was no brick in the game. That is just stunning. Yeah. So, and if you also, something, if you look at this, Gray has 1, 2, 3, 4. They've got 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they've got 4 settlements built out, and they have 2 islands that they could build on. So they would have needed a city and a settlement, but they were at 14, right? It's the longest road for them. All they would have needed to do was to build, look at all those ships they were building up, and who cares? All they had to do was build on the desert island a settlement for the win. So, you know what? And that should make us look at what was going on with, and they let me sneak in there to get that extra island point on what's now on that bottom 3 island on that 11 sheep, right? They kind of let me sneak in there. I think Blue was trying to block me out. Didn't understand that I could just, maybe didn't understand that I could just build right in and do it. And also that then knocked him out from being able to build on the 4-9, right? He has to build 2 away. So that kind of really screwed him up. He was probably thinking he could get that 4-9 spot, right? He's probably counting on that, which would have been an awesome spot for anybody in this game. I mean, it's like one of the best island spots, right? The 4 gold, even if it wasn't rolling, and the 9 wheat, especially for Blue, who had lost his 9 wheat earlier in the game, had it inventored. But yeah, like I said, there's no 6s or 8s. Look at that on the islands. So a 4-9 spot is really a terrific spot. Yeah. Okay, so while we're calling out some of the things that some of these other players could have done better, I would love it if some of you would leave comments about what I could have done better or things that I may have missed. Like I completely was out of it that Gray was about to steal that metro. Like things were going on, and I was watching what I was watching. But clearly other people had other thoughts going on in this match that I didn't see. So anyway, let's go take a look at ELO, so then we can see what kind of players we're talking about, what kind of levels. And here we're near the top, actually. Okay, so Carbonated Geek was Gray. Okay, so Gray, top rated, actually came in last. So he lost 15 points. That's rough. Okay. We got 10 points. That's awesome. Okay. Always happy to take 10 points. That last game, if people watched the last video, I came in second, but I got 7 because all the players were like so much higher than me. I was like 200, maybe 200 plus points, ELO points below the top rated person. I was at the bottom. Sir Snacks, great name. He lost almost 2. That's not so bad. Blue played well. Red Red got almost 7. So yeah. So we're in we're in 120 point range here from 11:39 to 12:55. So yeah. So 110 point range. That's not so bad. Unlike the last game where I really was 200 points behind. So the guy who won got like, I think 7.5 elo, and I got 7.4 for coming in second, I think, something like that. Because he was like just so way ahead and I was just so way behind. I don't know how all the elo calculations work, but I will happily take 10 points. So I'm happy with a win with 10 points. Okay. And these guys were good. We were competitive. I'm sure I made a ton of mistakes, but, I'm sitting there pointing out some of theirs as well. Okay, so I'm going to log out. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm using this as a platform to help me get better, but I also hope to engage other people who are interested in playing CATAN Cities and Knights with Seafarers and get them more involved. So I've had a couple of people who've mentioned that I should do more explaining things as the game goes on, maybe when it's not my turn, and just talk about the different cards, or that kind of stuff, maybe. I'm not sure. But in the heat of the game, I wasn't really thinking it through, but maybe that's a suggestion that when I think of, I'll try to do some explaining. But I think if you're play Catan Universe and you just play the base game, hopefully some of these matches that you see me play in will get you excited enough to try it. Catan Universe is dirt cheap. It's a one-time fee. I think they have the two, they're not paying me to say this or anything, but I think it's like 10 US bucks or something like that. It might even be less to get the combination of Seafarers and Cities and Knights. They're two separate expansions, but to get them and combine them, they have a package deal, or they used to have a package deal. And so that package deal is not that much. $10, one-time fee to play this like forever. And it's much easier to learn Cities and Knights playing it on Catan Universe because you can only do what the game allows you to do. So, like this intrigue card, when it's my turn, certain cards will light up. Will have like a will glow, I guess, have a surrounding outline glow. So when it was my turn last time, if you scroll back, go back in time, 5-10 minutes, you'll see that when it was my turn, I could play the Commercial Harbor. I don't think I had any spot where I could have played Intrigue, so that wouldn't have been lit up. And Master Merchant would not have been either. So if you go back, the Commercial Harbor card is probably the only one that would have been outlined that I could have played. And so it's stuff like that. So even if you don't know and you just go to try to play the card, if they're situational and there's a situation where you can't use them, you can't play them. Now, with Commercial Harbor, just because you can play Commercial Harbor doesn't mean other people have, okay, this is what you do is you trade one resource for one commodity. So just because it says you can play it doesn't mean that there are commodities out there. Okay, so that's a thing. But it would be like if it said you could, had road building but you only have one road left. And you're like, oh, but I have road building. Why can't I build 2 roads? So it's like that kind of thing. But Commercial Harbor, yeah. So that doesn't, you've got to follow what's going on in the game. That doesn't guarantee that the commodities are out there just because you can trade them for resources, just because you have some resources that you can trade, if that makes sense. So, but anyway, let's see. I'll try to think about that before my next match and that I record. And so I might be doing a little bit more of that, and that might be helpful for some of the newer people who are watching. But my suggestion is just dive in, play against the AI if you're unsure. Try to, if you have any friends that also play online, just tell them, hey, that there's no elo involved in playing those friendly matches. And even if it's you and a friend and two other AIs, do, whatever those games are called, where you just play like a friendly game. There's no losing elo or whatever, in those kinds of friendly matches. Elo is only involved in these like random player matches, in case you weren't aware of that. So, okay, well, everybody, thanks a lot. Let's just go back. Ranking 17, 15, 14, 12. Very tight game. Right before the end, it was 15, 15, 14, 14. And then we built Longest Road, stealing that from Carbonated Geek, Gray there, dropping Gray to 12, and pushing us up to 17 for the win. So that was that final turn, and that is a tight match. Okay, thanks, and happy kataning.